Today on the big broadcast, we are joined by an investigative nonfiction author, medical history expert whose work has deep dives into one of the most discussed topics in modern medicine, and that is vaccines. John Leake is the author of Vaccines, Mythology, Ideology, and Reality. He's also co-authored this alongside Dr. Peter McCullough of the best-selling book, The Courage to Face COVID-19. John is a lifelong student of medical history, forensic medicine, the evolution of public health practices, and he brings a critical eye to widely held assumptions about vaccines, their development, and their role in society. From historical breakthroughs to modern controversies, John helps us separate the mythology from the science, the ideology from the reality, and encourages a more informed, less dogmatic discussion on this vital topic. We welcome to the big broadcast, John Leake. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about your incredible book. What inspired you to write Vaccines, Mythology, Ideology, and Reality?
My neighbor here in Dallas, which I discovered after the whole disaster was upon us in 2020, is Dr. Peter McCullough. And it's a strange story because I have some background in investigative reporting with kind of a bent on medical history and forensic medicine. For some of my true crime books, I'd had to delve pretty deeply into the literature of forensic medicine. So in March of 20, when our federal health agencies started making all of these representations about this novel respiratory illness out of China, I just perceived that a lot of what we were being told doesn't really add up. And you know, how exactly it doesn't add up, you start in criminal investigations with an intuition or a hunch, as they say. I just thought, a lot of what these guys are telling us, it just seems not very plausible. But I knew that I needed to have a medical expert to help me evaluate what was going on.